started it back there knowing I was gonna most likely lose service. But anyways, as the title, you can see it's never too late. Now, I have been working on a degree on and off for a long time. When I first got out of high school, I graduated high school in 2010. When I first got out of high school, I went to college. I went to a community college here, and I pretty much was going. And well, when I first got out of high school, I still had that, high school mindset. I know I got to go to school. I got to do what I got to do. Da 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 da. And I really didn't know what I wanted to major in. I just knew I wanted to use my degree to make some good money or whatever. So I got out of high school and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just do business administration. I started taking classes and stuff. And when I noticed like people would go to class, some people wouldn't go to class. I'm like, you don't gotta go to class. You ain't got, you know what I'm saying? So you start getting that freedom, when you don't really have to go, but you have to go type of feeling. And then I just kept changing my major over and over again. It was just like so many different things I wanted to do, but I couldn't do all of them at once. So it just was hard for me to choose, what I wanted to do because I wanted to do business. I wanted to do cosmetology. I wanted to do this. I wanted to do that. So it was just like I felt like I was everywhere. And I was like, well, why? I don't know what I really want to do. Not that I don't want to do nothing, but it's just that I wanted to do so much that it was overbearing. It was like, you know what I'm saying? It was just so many different things I wanted to do, put my feet in, that I took a couple of breaks. I tried different things. I worked different jobs. I got my phlebotomy certification in 2017 because I knew I wanted to work in healthcare, but I didn't want to actually be a nurse. I didn't want to go for nursing and not really like it because I don't really care. I don't want to do too much hands on with the patient and all the extra stuff that come with being a nurse. So I was like, okay, let me just go for phlebotomy so that way I'm getting a taste of being in the healthcare field, but I'm not having to do everything but just pretty much draw blood and it's pretty repetitive. So I ended up doing that for a while at the hospital and I enjoyed it, but just being exposed to different things. And I had, my daughter at the time, she was a baby, and I'm like, I don't want to, expose this to my daughter. And then she was just starting daycare, and I ended up getting sick because she was getting sick from the daycare. So it was just a lot going on. So I'm like, okay, so let me get back in school and get a degree. So that way, whatever. So I ended up finding Purdue Global, and I'm like, what do I want to major in? I started with medical coding and billing. I did different stuff, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that exactly. And I just still kind of changed my mind a little bit. But then I found liberal arts, and I'm like, liberal arts, I could pretty much, I can tailor the degree to my own. Oh wait, actually, but let me go back. But so before I went to Purdue Global, I went back to school again. Like I said, I was going on and off. I did Calhoun, and then I went to A&M. So when I went to A&M, I just wanted to experience, the campus life. I didn't live on campus, but I just wanted to kind of see what it was like to go to a university because Calhoun is a community college. So that's the one I started off with after I graduated high school. So I went to A&M for a semester. So I'm like, damn. So I did a semester at A&M, and then I found out I was pregnant. I took a whole break, and then I was like, okay, I got to do something because I'm always, I grew up around hardworking, educated women, black women, educated, hardworking, both. On my mom's side, educated with degrees and things of that nature. On my mom's side and on my dad's side, hardworking. Hardworking on both sides. So I always had like role models to look up to, and especially my mom because she had me when she was 16. She got her high school diploma, got a bachelor's, got a master's, work, you know what I'm saying, doing big things, you know what I'm saying? So I always had people that showed me what a degree can do for your life. So I knew I could do it. It's just I wanted to deter me from what to do because I was like, I want to do this. Well, I want to do that. Now I want to do this. Now I want to do that. And I was good at so many different things, but it's like you a Jackie at trades and a master of none, you don't really get nowhere. And then once I became a parent, I'm like, I gotta pick something. I gotta, you know what I'm saying, become more stable with that because now it's not about me no more. So, what was I saying? I ended up going to Calhoun again, and that's where I got my certification from for phlebotomy or whatever. And then I went to Purdue and I saw liberal arts, but then they ended up changing it to professional studies. So pretty much every class that I've taken throughout my years since high school was able to be was applied to my degree. So that's why I was able to just knock my associates out like it was nothing. Because they took every credit, pretty much every credit that I had from the other colleges that I went to, and they applied it to my degree. So I'm like, okay, cool. I got my associate. They let me. I did a little graduation for my associates, but I knew I was gonna still get my bachelor's. In the meantime, I'm going through all these trials and tribulations. I'm learning lessons. You know what I'm saying? Ups and downs, breaks and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Shit that could have, getting sick with COVID, losing family members. It was just a lot going on at that time. So I had to still kind of take breaks on top of being a mom, working a full-time job, third shift, overnight, on the phone, falling asleep, shit like that. Like I always been a hard worker. I've been working since I was 15. I ain't never mooched off for nobody. I don't even like asking for help for real, for real. So I always just on my own. Even if I gotta work at McDonald's, you know what I'm saying? I do what I gotta do because like I said, I was raised around hard working, educated women. So I'm very goal oriented, and I see what a degree can do. Even though people say, you know what I'm saying, oh, that's just a piece of paper, it ain't gonna get them in that. It can actually help. I've seen it. I've seen what it can do. If you use it right and do what you need to do with it, you can get big opportunities and make six figures a year. You can make good money with a degree. It just all depends on what type of degree you get. So I got my degree and professional studies. So most of my classes focus on business and health. So that way, if I want to go like work for the government or work for, you know what I'm saying, a place that need a degree in business, I got them credits, I got them hours. If I want to go work in a hospital, business administration, things of that nature, I got them credits, I got them hours on my degree. I got business, I got medical, I got communications, I got IT, I got it's so many different things, and I feel like that's the best degree for people that's like indecisive or multi-talented or multifaceted because it allows you to tailor your degree the way that you want to tailor it, and then you're not stuck with, oh, just these are the classes I have to take, and then you're not even interested into the classes. I love the fact that I was able to pick my classes and tailor it around what I like. You know what I'm saying? The things that I can use for my regular life and things that I can use in my professional life. I love it, and I'm so thankful for Purdue University, yo. And it's called Purdue University Global, is what I did. I ain't never been on campus, so being able to tailor my degree into my liking is so. I mean, I'm so grateful and thankful. And I look back and I'm like, I used to feel like I didn't know which way I was going, which way was up, which way was down, because I'm like, damn, everybody else kind of know what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Having that young mindset, not thinking about, what's gonna be for me is gonna be for me and in this time, in God's time, and what's for me will be for me. And I can tell you that since I'm becoming a mom, my mindset and being older and going to school is so much different from being younger and wanting to and not really knowing what you want to do and all that stuff. So it's been the perfect time for me through everything I done been through and everything that had happened. I just keep pushing through. I keep my focus on my schoolwork. I keep my focus on working. I keep my focus on my responsibilities. And that's all I've been doing these last few years is just, what I'm saying, making sure that I'm doing what I got to do and I'm applying myself and staying busy and staying productive and staying out the way and not in no extraness. I ain't been to the club in years. I don't smoke weed no more. I was barely a big drinker anyways. Like I killed my drinking experience from before I could even drink, and that shit messed up my stomach. So I don't even really. I'm not. I never really been a big drinker like that. I don't even like to taste the alcohol like that. So, I would drink wine every now and then, but now I don't even drink. I don't smoke. I don't go to the club. I don't chill with nobody. I don't hang with folks. I just be to myself with my own little bubble and my peace, not worrying about what other people got going on. Just too busy with the drama and stuff. I got other things and bigger things to worry about. I ain't that kid that's worried about what everybody else doing, what everybody else got, all that extra stuff, competing and comparing my life Once you get to that point where you got peace and you know what you're trying to do and where you're trying to go, you don't have time for small things, small minds, small people. You worry about the bigger part, the bigger picture, and the things that you need to do for yourself. You know what I'm saying, to grow and to be better. You don't have time for all that extraness. Not saying that there's nothing wrong with going out and doing whatever. I just can only speak for my life and what's worked for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you do what keep you sane, and where you feel like you get release and outlets. That's your choice. Everybody has their own choice. I'm just only speaking for myself. But that's I just been pouring so much energy into my goals, like my sexual energy. I've been celibate for 4 years now, and I've been using that energy to manifest the things that I want for my life, to keep my peace and not give away my power and to be drained and all that extraness. I've been using that into myself and to my degree, using that energy into things that's gonna make me better. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to have sex. Sex is not the only outlet. Working out, eating good, focusing on something that's gonna stimulate your brain, make you better, shit like that. That's what I've been doing. Being creative. I've been using that energy, my sacred energy, for things that's gonna help me prosper, not giving it to somebody just because I feel lonely, just because I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, this is my grind time season. This is redemption season for me because I was focused. I was in school before I got pregnant, and I had just made a promise to God to be celibate then, and I was going on a year, and I really just wanted to hunch. I'm like, it's something wrong with wanting to hunch, but you know what I'm saying? The devil, temptation, all that stuff got me, and I just feel like all my trials and tribulations because of my, not keeping my promise to God. So this time I'm doing everything so much different. I ain't never seen myself going 4 years without having sex, but once you know what I'm saying, what you want for your life, and you want your peace, and you want your, you know what I'm saying, it's just different when your mindset is different. When you grown, I'm 32 years old, about to be 33. I made that choice at 29 that I wasn't finna be just out here doing, like, I ain't never just been out here doing it, but when the way that I should have kept my promise to God, the way that I should have, I didn't keep it, and I knew better. And that's why I feel like I had to go through a lot of the trials and tribulations I went through and had to learn, because I can't make a promise to God and break my promise, because God never said that person was my husband. Even though I was thinking, okay, I'm doing everything right. I'm in school, I'm minding my business, I ain't worried about no dudes, you know what I'm saying? Well, maybe this person is my husband, I don't know. So God just taught me, a lot of lessons that I needed to learn. So I just feel like I had to redeem myself, and not only for me, but I gotta make sure my responsibilities is done and what I need to have everything. So I'm so proud of myself that I got my degree. And I know which way I want to go with my degree. I have plans, I have goals, I have everything in place of what I'm trying to do. I know greatness takes time. Nothing happens overnight. Something easy to get, some easy work, So sometimes when you work harder, it might take a little bit longer to get it. And I'm okay with that, because I know that I worked hard for it, and I did what I was supposed to do to get what I needed to get and did what I needed to do. So can't nobody take it away because it's been stamped, sealed, and motherfucking delivered. You know what I'm saying? Because I put in that work. I did what I had to do. I ain't out here using people. I ain't out here, you know what I'm saying? I ain't out here taking the shortcuts and doing everything, because all that shit gonna back that shit backfire on you eventually. So I'm gonna build my house like the pig with the brick house. I ain't about to build no stick house and no hay house just because I want to play a little longer. Now I'm gonna work a little longer so I can play a little longer. You feel me? I'm gonna work a little harder so I can play harder. You feel me? Because when that big bad wolf came and blew the motherfucking hay houses down and them stick houses down, who they ran to? The motherfucking brick house. And I'm trying to be a brick house. I ain't trying to be no hay house or no stick house. You feel me? I'm trying to build some stable shit, not no right now shit. Not no all instant gratification shit. That shit gonna come crashing down when that motherfucking wind blow. And I ain't got time. So it might take me a little bit longer to get to where I'm trying to get to, but I'm getting it in an honest way, and I'm doing what I gotta do to get to where I'm trying to get to. And I ain't never been one to use nobody for nothing. And I ain't never been one to not be a hard worker. I've been working hard since I was 15 years old. That's all I know, and that's all I seen is people working hard. I ain't never seen nobody out here and close enough to me that I know of selling themselves or using men for what they need to get. I seen the women around me work hard, go to school, get degrees with babies, and still doing what they gotta do. So that's what I do. I know where it can get you. I know you can be successful by working hard and doing what you got to do. Ain't nothing wrong with having a man that spin on you and doing what he needs, what he do for you. But I ain't finna sit around and just depend on that. So then he can feel like he King Tuck or something, and he can tell me where to go and what to do. You ain't Stevie. You not sending me back to the strip club, Stevie. You ain't got strict. You cannot send me back to the strip club, Stevie. No, I'm not gonna be that one that feel like I'm gonna send you back to where you came from. You can't send shit because my foot is planted, and I did what I had to do, and I worked hard to get to where I got to. Shit, like I ain't never used nobody for nothing. And in the relationship I was in, we both gave equally. It wasn't never just one giving more than the other. It was equal give and take of what you get and money wise and all that stuff. It ain't never been no me just hit my hand out asking a nigga for something. Never in my life. I'm too. I guess you could say prideful, and no pride ain't good. But when it comes to like asking for help and all that shit, I hate having to ask for help. I hate having to ask for help. But I learned that now that I'm a mom of two, that when things, you know what I'm saying, sometimes it's okay to ask for help. But I just don't be feeling like somebody, oh, I did this for you. I did that for you. I did this. But what about when I did this for you? What about when I did this for you? I don't do that. I don't, oh, I did this for, no. If I'm to do something for somebody, I do something from somebody for somebody from the kindness of my heart because I always got good intentions. And if it's something that I do, it's because I wanted to do it. And you know what I'm saying? I just want to help people. That's me. But sometimes it's like when somebody try to help you, oh, they gotta rub it in your face or prove what they did. Like that shit lame as fuck. So I'm just not big on asking people for help. I just work hard, do what I gotta do. I didn't have to work at fast food restaurants. I didn't work at the mall. I didn't work at the hospital. I didn't work at so many different places. Like I used to just switch jobs just because I just wanted something different. I would work two jobs at a time. Like I just love getting my own money and I love grinding and doing my own thing. I ain't never been a handout type of female at all, like ever. If I have to ever ask for help, I had to put my pride to the side and be like, man, right now it's a little rough right now, you know, but I ain't really want to ask it, but shit. But I really don't be liking to ask for help. I really don't. But I know who I can call for help if I need it. And I know who really gonna be there for me and who ain't gonna rub it in my face. Because my goal is always to pay somebody back, whoever helped me, whoever was there for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm that's just me. That's just the heart that I got. But yeah, what I was saying is, you know what I'm saying? If you ever feel like you want to go back to school, you know what I'm saying? And you feel like it's too late. Oh, it's too late. It ain't never too late. It was people in my class in their 50s. People in my class, you know what I'm saying? You don't like it ain't never too late. It ain't never too late to go back to school. It ain't never too late to live your dream. It ain't never too late. Like if you let somebody tell you it's too late and you stick with that and you think it's too late, then that's your choice. But I just feel like it took me a little bit longer. I didn't go straight to getting my diploma, my bachelor's. I went from a certification to a associate to a bachelor's, and I still want to go to cosmetology school because I was actually going to go to cosmetology school when my daughter was a baby, and the school ended up getting closed down because come to find out they wasn't even accredited, and I'm like, bro, if I would have like I was gonna have to spend like most of my time at school because of the hours, so I wasn't gonna even be able to work for real. So if I would have sacrificed that time to do that, then find out that my nothing was gonna go towards nothing. So that's God because it saved me right before I was gonna get ready to even start the school. They told me. So I literally was like getting enrolled, all that, and they told me that the school was closing because they wasn't even accredited or something. I don't remember. So I still want to do cosmetology. I want to do culinary school. I want to learn more with recording technology. I took a recording technology class at Calhoun just for fun. You know, I do my music or whatever. So I'm like, you know, I gotta go take that class. I got an A in that class. So it's like a lot of things that I want to do. Still, even though I got a bachelor's, I just plan on getting into my career fully with my bachelor's. I work in healthcare, but I'm gonna see which way I want to go with once I you know once I would I'm just not getting that. So um but I do want to go back to school and take cosmetology. I want to get a foreign language degree because I love Spanish since I was in middle school. My homegirl, she was Mexican, and I remember going to her house And it was just like little Mexico up in there. I'm like, yeah, this is cool. And I'm like, how about Espanol? They were like, see, we just talking. They're like, it's like back then I picked it up so much because I was with her so much. So she would like talk to me in Spanish. And ever since then, I always loved Spanish since middle school. So, I do want to take um, communication I mean a foreign language get a foreign language degree. So I'm like, I mean, I guess I can be a professional student and just keep going to school, get a associates in cosmetology, get a culinary degree, recording technology, and then a foreign language degree. So I mean, that's what I'm thinking. I love learning. um, Knowledge is power, and the more you keep working your brain as you get older, it keeps it strong. And it's just me. I always been a learner. I always been a communicator. Um, I just, I just really enjoy learning and learning new things and being hands on for sure. I always been hands on. Like I put my kids' bed together. I do hands on stuff like a man sometimes. So it's like I be needing help with like men, but not really. I be doing so much stuff myself to where I don't really need a man for nothing other than a penis if I want that, if I even really want to have sex with a man or a connection, I guess you can say. But for the most part, I do what I want to myself for myself, you know. Yeah. But yeah, let me go back to the topic. But yeah, so I just got my degree and I'm just proud of myself. um, it's been a long road, but nothing went to waste, and everything worked out in its timing. And it's crazy because when I look back, it just looked like it was so much to do and so far to go to get this degree. And now that I have it, I'm like, wow. And just looking at how it played out and how my mindset has changed and who I am today compared to who I was then, it's like a past life. It's like, who is that person? I don't even know who that person is, but that person was in this I'm thankful for who I've been in every stage of my life though. Every lesson I've had to learn, every every stage, who you live, you learn, you grow, and that's a part of life. If you're not growing, what you doing? If you're not growing, what you doing? You staying stagnant, and we don't do stagnancy over here. It's all about growth. It's all about the next level. It's all about, what I'm saying, being better and doing better over here. You know what I'm saying? So, how long I've been recording this? 22 minutes. But I think I pretty much covered everything. If you are confused about what you want to take and you don't know which way to go with school, get a liberal arts or a professional studies degree. If you have any previous credits from any previous colleges, and if you go to Purdue Global University, Purdue Global online school, they will accept majority. For the most part, you just gotta see which. I don't know what kind of classes you got, but they took, for the most part, like 95% of my classes that I took through my school years, of on and off, stopping going, and they put all that to a degree to where when they put everything in, I pretty much had an associates. I had like maybe 4 classes to take, and I had associates, or maybe like, I don't know, but yeah, pretty. I was there. So then they moved the classes from the associates and apply them to your bachelor's, and then you take whatever classes you need to take from there. So I got it done, and you can do it too. Don't let nothing ever discourage you and make you feel like it's too late, you can't do it, this and that and that. If you put your mind to it, you can do anything. You feel me? So yeah, I guess I'm gonna finish this here. I know I was blabbling, babbling back and forth with different topics, but I just be speaking off the head, off the mind. I don't be having nothing planned. I don't be thinking ahead for real, for real. I just know what topic I'm gonna speak on and what it is, but I don't have no cards or no prompter to read off of. I just go off the dome. You feel me? I be going off the dome. I just be going off the dome. But yeah, I'm blessed. I'm thankful. And I'm just gonna see where it go from here. It's always up, never down. You feel me? It's always up, never down. It's always growth. It's always forward. So yeah, graduation coming soon. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I ain't graduated yet. I'm pending graduate. I'm a pending graduate. I'm a pending graduate, but it is what it is. Oh yeah, and I'm trying to see if I'm gonna graduate cum laude. I got a 3.2 GPA. So if I get a 3.7 once these grades are posted for this term and it shoot up to a 3.7, which I'm hoping it do. But if it do, I'll be graduating cum laude. You feel me? Honors and things and like that. But I have some honors invites from two honor groups because of where my GPA is and whatnot. So I'm gonna see if I want to join an honors group, honors society or whatever. But yeah, I'm proud of myself. I did that. I did that. I did that. I did that. And I'm proud of myself. I kept my mind focused on the goal. I ain't out here worried about all this extraness. I got my mind right, put myself back on direction, put myself back on course. You know what I'm saying? I got off of course a little few times. It's life, things happen, but I'm proud of myself. Like for real, for real. They be trying to say it ain't this and ain't that. Nah, I'm proud of myself. I put in the work. I use my mind. I use my mental. I had to study. I had to read. I had to do assignments, papers. Whew, it's been a long journey, but I got it. Yeah, class of 2025, bitch. I'm out.